As the sun sets over mid-Michigan, the sports spirit ignites. Volleyball's soar, echoing the determination of champions. The gridiron roars to life as student-athletes clash in a dance of skill, strength, and strategy. Basketball courts pulse with energy, each dribble a heartbeat of the game. As winter turns to spring, the diamonds will glisten under the sun, a stage for baseball and softball glory and triumph. Fans unite in a symphony of support for their beloved teams. Amid cheers and tears, memories are etched into the tapestry of time. Join us as we journey through the magic that is high school sports. It's time for high school volleyball on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hello and welcome to Sacred Heart Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant for our volleyball match of the week as the Sacred Heart Academy Irish host the Fulton Pirates here on senior night. And what a great group of 6 seniors it is for the Irish. Sophie Hauk, Erin Judge, Chelsea Lynch, Nicole Gunner, Ellie Morrow, and Hannah Roseland. A group of seniors that have had a whole lot of success. 2 years ago, team was state champions. Last year was either the state semifinals or the state finals where they fell, and they are ready to make a deep run again this year. Sacred Heart girls come into this game at 34-2 on the year. Fulton comes in 15-9-1, but they are also very battle-tested and are led by a great group of seniors as well. So I was able to catch up with Coach Malik a bit before the game. And tomorrow, let's just say the high school football playoffs start because it's Sacred Heart Academy and Coleman. Both teams are 5-3. When it comes to 8-man football, you got to be 6-3, 7-2 at least to get into that high school playoffs. And so tomorrow, with Sacred Heart, with Coleman, that football game, whoever wins that game is going to be in. Whoever does not win that game is most likely going to be watching the playoffs at home. And so, oh boy, that is going to be a big one tomorrow night. But it's all about volleyball here tonight as both teams close out MSAC conference play and get ready for that MSAC tournament this weekend and get ready for the playoffs right around the corner. Again, the Irish probably big favorites here tonight. They come in at 34-2. Fulton coming in at 15-9-1. Sacred Heart MSAC champions for who knows how many years in a row now under Coach Krista Davis and the volleyball action. We're going to take a break here on our Woods Household Appliance pregame show, and we'll get you set up for the opening serve when we come back. It's Fulton. It's Sacred Heart Academy Volleyball here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hey, Rowan. Want to toss the ball around?
No, thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Papa, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Marbury-Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes, working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291.
Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric, and go Aggies!
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, just like our student athletes, they bring it. If you need sand or gravel, they bring it to you with fast service and a great price. For all of your sand and gravel needs, call Central Michigan Sand and Gravel today at 989-382-7089. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, a proud supporter of our student athletes, competing for their schools. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant.
Woods Household offers so much more than just competitive pricing on your household needs. We also offer service after the sale. At Woods, all of our products are built to last with quality components and craftsmanship. But if something does go wrong, our trained in-house service technicians are available to take care of all of our customers, even providing in-home assistance. So shop the Woods way, where service after the sale is just a phone call away.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network and our Woods Household Appliance pregame show. Chris Bogman at Sacred Heart Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant as the Irish close out MSAC regular season play against the Fulton Pirates. Fulton comes in at 15-9-1. The Irish dominant all year long. 34-2 is their record. They've won a bunch of weekend tournaments and high school football, high school volleyball playoffs right around the corner. The big difference, everybody's going to get in for high school volleyball, and we've got some teams playing some really good volleyball in the area. Our only two teams, our local six that I cover, Clare, Ithaca, Shepherd, Mount Pleasant, Beale City, and Sacred Heart, with a losing record is Ithaca, who's 10-18-3, but they started 1-7, and Clare, who is 12-14-1, but they started 5-10. So everybody playing really good volleyball right now. Other teams' records, the Oiler girls are 18-13-3 on the year. Shepherd is 28-3 on the year. Beale City 29-12-3 on the year. And the aforementioned Irish girls 34-2 on the year. They will be big favorites come districts as they have Ashley as the host, and then it's Breckenridge, Coleman, Fulton, the Irish, and Vesterberg. So all teams in the MSAC, all teams that they have bested this year. Breckenridge, definitely the second best team there, you would say, but then the Irish kind of crushed them earlier in 3 straight sets. And so, again, they'll be the big-time favorite going into district play. And, you know, we're coming to you from the Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction, and you're listening to the Woods Household Appliance pregame show. Let's talk about the best seat in the house, brought to you by Woods Household Appliance. Talk about that Zaid Batchelder baller of the game, brought to you by our friends at Weefrich Financial. But there's a couple girls tonight who are going to reach some special milestones who kind of might already be penciled in as that Weefrich Financial baller of the game, the Zaid Batchelder baller of the game. We'll talk about that all in the Bird All-American Grill post-game show, and also all night long. We'll talk about that Bill's Custom Fab fabrication of the game and Mumford Oil and Gas Supply. When it comes to the assist of the game, I am finding out it is all about the setters in high school volleyball setting up their teammates. Yeah, it's a cheesy pun, and it kind of works as well. And Sophie Houck is one of the best to do it in the state for the Sacred Heart Academy girls. She is going to reach a milestone tonight, and she doesn't actually know it, and I don't think she'll be able to tune into this, so I think it's all right for me to say it. She's going to reach 2,000 assists tonight, which is just absolutely bonkers. And to try and put that into, you know, some other type of perspective, it'd be like a high school basketball player reaching 2,000 points. That means they need to average 15, 20 points a game for essentially 4 years to reach that mark. And so she's been doing that the assist way here on the volleyball court for a long time. And also, Chelsea Lynch, fellow senior, is going to reach 1,000 digs tonight. And so pretty darn special. They don't know it. I think they got a pretty cool ceremony planned for these young girls tonight. And just what an honor it's been to bring you some high school volleyball and to kind of learn the ropes of high school volleyball as we get ready for tournament play, when I'll have to turn to audio-only coverage. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do when district play comes. Might just kind of run all over the place, be as many matches as we can, and then once we get to regionals, maybe quarterfinals, I think we're going to have a couple teams that are possibly going to be live in the quarterfinals, maybe down in Battle Creek for the state finals, and that's the big thing. I want to be able to be down there and make sense of it all for people who aren't going to be able to go to work. So a lot of times those occur, I think, on Tuesday, Thursday are what it might be, but it is volleyball action tonight here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network on a beautiful Wednesday evening. We've got 3 straight nights of action for you here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Volleyball tonight with the Fulton Pirates and the Irish girls. Tomorrow, the Irish boys, the Coleman Comet boys, they have to win to get in. Both of the teams come in at 5-3. It is going to be a win and get in the playoffs, or a lose and watch the playoffs from home, or go on the road and root on some of your other local schools. It is going to be a big-time match. I cannot wear a big-time game. Yeah, starting to get goofed up here. Game match, you got the match volleyball, the game for football. And we'll continue to get things squared away here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. I'm going to take another quick break here just to hear from our friends at Pier Plumbing. When we come back, we'll get you all set up for first serve. It is the Irish, Fulton, here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Pure sportsmanship is the most important thing in high school sports. When it comes to your home or business, Pure Plumbing just might be the most important thing. If your plumbing isn't Pure, don't worry, no one needs to see the other angle. For Pure Plumbing, call 989-644-8928 or visit mipureplumbing.com.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back inside our Woods Household Appliance pregame show, and a big shout to Pure Plumbing, Joe Wentworth, and Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. Just unbelievable the support that I have received here in the early going of the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, and all I could say is only bigger, only better things to come here tonight. The Irish and the Pirates battle it out here at Sacred Heart Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. And I'll say it a bunch tonight because it is impressive. The Irish girls, 34-2 on the year, just absolutely dominant. Won a bunch of weekend tournaments. Other games happening in the Mid-Michigan area. Clare and Farwell battling it out in volleyball action. And then I mentioned tomorrow night, let's just say the playoffs begin with Sacred Heart Academy taking on Coleman. And then Friday, it is a big-time matchup. 7-1 Clare hosting 8-0 Petoskey. That is going to be a big-time game that we got for you on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Also, Mount Pleasant Oilers, a big-time matchup with Linden. Beale City is taking on Reed City. Oh, it's going to be a whole lot of fun Friday night. And we'll have updates from all those games as well. And Shepherd and Ithaca battling it out. Ithaca will go into that game a big, big favorite. But if you're a Shepherd guy like me or an Ithaca guy like Terry Hesbrook, Jordan Hesbrook, War Week, you never know what's going to happen coming into that game. Thanks to more of our great sponsors here like Fisher Companies, Central Concrete, Central Asphalt, and Fisher Transportation, the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Morey Courts, Mount Pleasant Ice Arena, Martin Ice Arena, and the Morey Gymnastics Center. If you haven't checked out the Morey Gymnastics Center, absolutely beautiful facility for our youngsters to take advantage of. Go check that out. Also, big shouts, WW Construction, Bogwai, Benga, and Bradley, Schaefer's Bait and Sporting Goods, the Clare Pioneer Gear headquarters, almost up north in Stitches for Britches, Gross Farms and Brad Gross Electric, Kenneth Eggert, DDS Berry Funeral Home, Mid-Michigan Industries, Boomer's Lawn Care, Doozy's Ice Cream Place, and Rick's Food Center. We're just about set for the national anthem here with the Fulton Pirates and the Sacred Heart Academy Irish. But then again, it's a little bit of a different night here as we kind of have senior night going in as the seniors are kind of getting ready to roll in for the Irish girls. See if I can kind of turn that camera over here, and obviously not going to be able to get you the greatest audio, but I can kind of get you the play-by-play of some of the senior girls walking in. Again, you've got Sophie Hauk, Aaron Judge, Chelsea Lynch, Nicole Gunner, and Ellie Morrow, all fantastic contributors to this Sacred Heart Academy volleyball program. And Sophie Hauk is being introduced first, I believe, just because I think they're going to go in number order, and Miss Hauk wearing number 2. But you think about what she's done, 2,000 assists. That is just absolutely unbelievable to have a number like that. Again, you get to 1,000 assists. That's going to put you in every type of record book that's out there. But again, you come up with 2,000, that is pretty darn special. And there is Miss Hauk walking in with their parents, getting the picture taken and everything. Again, big congratulations to all of these seniors as they are being introduced here on senior night for their fantastic efforts. And you can see Erin Judge, her parents, wearing some really cool shirts as they've kind of got all the girls on the shirts there as they try and zoom in there. Pretty cool stuff for the senior girls here at Sacred Heart Academy, being honored the way they should for the contributions that they've been able to give to this fantastic program. Again, I believe it was state title 2 years ago, and I want to say state semifinals or state finals last year. And so that was Sophie Hauk, Aaron Judge, Chelsea Lynch, now being introduced, Miss Nicole Gunner. Again, a great group of seniors here for the Irish. Now Miss Ellie Morrow heading out. And we've got Hannah Roseland behind her, and a group of juniors and sophomore that's up on varsity pretty good as well. Elise Latham, Maddie Anderson, sophomore Karis Terwilliger, junior Ruckert, Montrose, and Wheaton also juniors as well. And then the final senior, Miss Hannah Roseland, being introduced. What a great group of seniors for the Sacred Heart Academy team. And I'll kind of pan over this way to show the little flowers and volleyball balloons that they've been given. Great little send-off here for these Sacred Heart Academy seniors. You know how special this is to all of them as well, and Coach Davis as well, so pretty darn cool. Congratulations to all of those senior girls for Sacred Heart Academy. Think about just how much work goes into being on a sports team, period, and then doing it for several years and being a senior, being honored. You know, we've had to put in a whole lot of work. And now I think we're going to get set up for the national anthem. So we'll send it out to our final break here. When we come back, it'll be First Serve Fulton Sacred Heart Academy here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network right after this break.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
For grown and mid-Michigan moms, visit Bryant Family Farms in Shepherd. Moms love mums, so show your mom some love with Bryant Family Farms. Bryant Family Farms also offers maple syrup, pumpkins, beef, goats, and fresh-cut flowers, with you pick, bouquet arrangements, and subscription flowers. Show your mom some love this fall with Bryant Family Farms, 3.5 miles south of the casino on South Leeton Road. Visit BryantFF.com or call 989-304-1201. The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years. All Seasons Fireworks is a big fan of all the athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers who make high school sports happen. To make your next event bigger and brighter, stop by All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant. Graduations, birthdays, weddings, or a big win become more memorable underneath a night sky lit up by the magic of fireworks. All Seasons Fireworks on M20 in Mount Pleasant.
Elevate your banking experience. Isabella Bank is your local banking partner. We understand the importance of personalized service, providing solutions that fit your unique needs. When you bank with us, together we can drive positive change and build stronger communities. Experience banking redefined. Make the switch today and experience banking that goes beyond. Isabella Bank. Local. Growing. Staying. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When your team or business needs to look good, don't get left hanging. Call or stop by Hanging by a Thread in Wademan, the official embroiders for the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hanging by a Thread, a proud supporter of local schools. Bryce Updegraff with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates thanks the coaches and officials who put in the time to help student athletes achieve their dreams and goals. For all of your real estate needs, the Bryce is right with Bryce Updegraff. With Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-620-6595.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Well, the national anthem wasn't quite rolling on the Bluetooth for athletic director Andy Latham, so he started it off and just absolutely belted out a beautiful rendition. I got to give a big shout out to the Sacred Heart Academy student section who kind of absolutely had things rolling. It was pretty darn cool, and a big ovation for everybody kind of singing the national anthem together as we've got done. But right now, both teams being introduced. The Fulton Pirate girls along with the Sacred Heart Academy Irish girls. Again, senior night here for Sacred Heart. Sophie Haupt, Aaron Judge, Chelsea Lynch, Nicole Gunner, Ellie Morrow, and Hannah Roseland, the 6 seniors that were honored before this contest. Keys to victory tonight. It's all about unforced errors when it comes to high school volleyball is what I am learning. You keep the ball off the floor, you're going to win the game, or win the match, win the set. It seems pretty darn simple, but you just have to sometimes wait for that other team to make a mistake, and then you are able to capitalize. And we're about ready to go. Both teams going to run underneath the net or run on each side of the net and give each other a high five, and we are ready to go. Sacred Heart Academy 34-2, Fulton 15-9-1, and this is kind of becoming, I'll say, that rivalry in the MSAC. Fulton, very strong program when it comes to everything. Same goes for Sacred Heart Academy. It was a great contest a couple weeks ago with these two schools out on the football field. And another apology to Tanner Villalobos. I called him Villalobos all night long. Oh, boy. I think he ran for 6 touchdowns and threw for another one in that game. One of the most impressive performances you will ever see. And we are ready to go. Sacred Heart Academy, Fulton. Volleyball action here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, and with the way things worked, you got Izzy Ruckert, the libero, along with Bear on the other side, both getting ready to check in. It is going to be Jackie Canfield for Breckenridge. And so substitutions, it's unlimited substitutions when it comes to the libero. So that's why you got that other girl starting out there, and then you sub in for her. And now we are set to go. Irish, Fulton, ready to battle it out here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. In the front row to start things out, it's going to be Judge, it's going to be Gunner, it's going to be Terwilliger on the front row. In the back row, you have got Chelsea Lynch, Ruckert on the serve, along with the aforementioned Sophie Hauk. And the first serve is going to be, waiting on the signal, it's going to be just out of bounds, and so point will go to Fulton, and they will now be on the serve here. And we're set up just up top of the scorer's table. We're at Sacred Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant. Serve comes across. Ruckert handles it. Judge will pass it over. Maybe a chance for Fulton to set something up here. Going up for the set. Nice dig back there from Chelsea Lynch. As again, she's going to get 1,000 on the year here tonight. A great dig there. Ruckert to Hauk. Hauk looking to set up Judge for the spike or the hit and the kill. It's dug out on the back row by Canfield. Hauk looking to set up her teammates once again. Coming over from the far side with a big hit is going to be Karis Terwilliger, and that will be a point going for the Irish. Nice assist there from Sophie Hauk. 1-1 our score here in the early going. On the serve for the Irish girls is Maddie Anderson. If you're Fulton, this would be a big win heading into district play or MSAC tournament play. These teams could meet a few times again before the end of the season. Williger sends it over. Fulton with a chance to set up something at the net. Not much of an attack there. Now Hauk looking to set up Judge for the attack. It's dug out. Nice play from Fulton. Dig from Chelsea Lynch. Hauk with a little setter dump there. Fulton was ready for it. So they pass it back over. Hauk now looking to set up Judge for a little tip, and a great play from Aaron Judge. Seesaw the opening on the far side of the court. Didn't have to put a whole lot of force behind it, just tipped it in there for the point. 2-1, Sacred Heart Academy. Remaining on the serve is Maddie Anderson. Nice dig from the libero, Canfield. Attack is set up, but it's going to go way long. And Fulton wants to say that that one was tipped, and the officials are getting together. The point will be awarded to the Irish. So what happened there is went up for the kill. If one of the Irish players had touched it and it went out of bounds, point would go to Fulton. The officials say, no, that's not the case. So the point goes to the Irish. A great serve there by Anderson for the Eights. And talk about the Woods Household Appliance best seat in the house. Always going to talk about the officials when it comes to high school volleyball. You can't get a better seat than that. Go to MHSA.com and click the Be the Referee tab. That is the best seat in the house, brought to you by Woods Household and Appliance. Another ace out there for Miss Maddie Anderson. And the ace doesn't matter if it just goes right to the floor or not, but the last two serves that she has had have been pretty much perfect for the Irish. This one also tough to handle for Fulton. We'll see if they get it back over. They do, but the chance for the Irish to set up an attack here. Judge gets blocked at the net, but it still lands on the Fulton side. So the run continues for Maddie Anderson. I believe that's now 5 points in a row with her at the serve, including a couple of aces. 6-1 our score here in the first set. of possibly 5 tonight between Fulton and Sacred Heart Academy. Pirates just fight to send this one over. Chance for Sophie Houck to set up one of her teammates. Judge goes up for the kill. Nice dig from the Pirates. Look for a little bit of a back row attack. It's somehow kept alive by the Irish girls, and a great play from Anderson. She didn't know how many touches were left, so she made sure to get it over the net. Now Houck looking to set up her teammate. Terwilliger going for the kill. Great dig in the back row from Breckenridge. It's the libero Canfield with the dig there. Another kill opportunity. This time it is made by Miss Erin Judge, and another fantastic setup from her teammate. 7-1 is our score. We're going to have a timeout on the floor from Sacred Heart Academy. We'll take this quick timeout as well. Back with more action right after this.
Weefridge Financial knows it can be incredibly overwhelming to navigate the world of financial planning. With trusted guidance and easy-to-understand advice, you can feel comfortable in your financial future with Weefridge Financial. Weefridge Financial assists people in all stages of life with a specialization in retirement and investment planning. Experience the power of working with an advisor dedicated to your success. Visit WeefridgeFinancial.com. Visit them in downtown Mount Pleasant. Call or text 989-953-7888. Weefridge Financial, member SIPC. Clark Modular Homes in Mount Pleasant are a one-stop shop from the buy, the build, and beyond with their fantastic service department. Stop in to see their selection and purchase options today on Pickard Road, or visit them online at modularhomesbyclark.com. Clark Modular Homes, supporting Mid-Michigan youth in and out of the classroom.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Another big kill out there for Erin Judge. I got pump fake by Krista Davis. That was just a short timeout to award Chelsea Lynch for having 1,000 digs on the year. A big congratulations to the senior. Terwilliger getting set up for the kill. It's dug out again by Fulton. Great action so far here in this first half. A block at the net, diving on the floor to keep it alive is Terwilliger. Now Lynch with the back row attack. It's handled by Breckenridge, by Fulton. Just have to send it over this time. Ruckert to Houck to Judge for the kill. That is exactly what you want if you are head coach Krista Davis. Your libero Ruckert with the pass to your setter, to one of your big hitters. It goes from Ruckert to Houck to Judge, just like you dream of if you were head coach Krista Davis. And now there's a timeout on the floor from Fulton as they try and square things away, as it's now 9-1. A big run here for the Irish girls. Maddie Anderson has been on the serve since it was 1-1. It's another one of those things that start to kind of write down a tally now. I can believe that's 8 consecutive points now that she has put up for these Irish girls. And just a big deal. A couple aces out there as well. Starting to learn so many different things about high school volleyball. When you have that server who can kind of get hot, make it difficult for that other team, and it comes back over easy for you to handle after the initial touch. Very advantageous, and that's what the Irish have been able to take advantage of here in the first set. It is 9-1. Remaining on the serve is the junior, Maddie Anderson. A nice timeout from Coach Mallett to make sure her team gets back on the same page. Again, there's Ruckert to Houck to Judge, just like you want to draw it up if you're the Irish. And it's another easy kill out there for Miss Erin Judge. Maybe her 4th or 5th here in this first set, and we're already only at 10-1. And again, Maddie Anderson now 9 points in a row on the serve for the Irish girls. Another good serve that's tough to handle. Goes way in the air. Looking for the attack at the net because Fulton. It's blocked. But a great attack at the net. I believe that was Lindsay Sheehan who's going to get credit for the kill there. Now Fulton will finally be back on the serve after that long, long run from Maddie Anderson. And sends it over. Chelsea Lynch with the dig. Over 1,000 now in her career. Terwilliger with the big hit and kill set up from guess who? Sophie Houck. Substitution coming into the game. Coming in and on the serve is going to be Ellie Morrow. Another one of the 6 seniors honored here tonight for Sacred Heart Academy on senior night. 11-2, the Irish girls with the lead here in set number 1. And a great serve from Morrow. It's going to be difficult for Breckenridge to get it over, but they do. Sacred Heart passes it back over. Chance for Fulton, to set something up. Hauk looking to set up her teammate Lynch on the far side. A great block at the net. That was Sheehan with the block there, so the point will go to Fulton. It's now 11-3. Maybe a moment right there, a big play, kind of get the bench going. Maybe something to get these Fulton girls excited. Now on the serve is the libero Canfield. Judge looking to send it to the back row. It's dug out by Fulton. Fulton now looking for the ground hit, the ground attack, I'll call it. A nice little setter dump right there from Sophie Hauk. Nobody was ready for it that time. That was a beautiful play, and that's what happens when you have a senior who's approaching 2,000 assists on the year. She has so much intelligence, so much court IQ. Beautiful placement there on the ball on the setter dump. Marin Wheaton now in and on the serve for Sacred Heart. And it's another really good serve dug out by the libero. Irish, a bit of a tough time handling that pass over. Maybe a chance for Breckenridge to set up something here. Setter, it's a big block at the net. Woo! I think that was Roseland with the block right there, as that one went all the way to the back wall. That is one of the most powerful blocks that I have seen. Maybe think about that Bills Custom Fab fabrication of the night with that monster block at the net there for Roseland. Coming in and on the serve is going to be Lene Podolak for the Fulton Pirates. Our score is 12-4 here in set number 1 on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network from the Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. That one's going to hit the net and go out of bounds, so the point goes to the Irish along with the serve. Also, shout-outs to our friends at Mount Pleasant Heating and AC, J&J Auto, Weber Brothers Sawmill, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply, ENS Graphics, and G&S Mechanical. Hauk now on the serve. It's a good one. Just a pass over from Fulton. Chance for the Irish girls to set up an attack. A nice diving dig from the Pirates to keep the play alive. Hauk now with a chance to set up her teammate Lynch. It's going to be blocked, but it's going to be, oh no, they're going to say the point is going to go to the the Fulton girls. Still a little confusion with this cat here in the early going with volleyball coverage, because holy moly, it moves so fast, and then trying to learn a whole new set of signals from officials is also something that's kind of throwing me for a loop, and I continue to learn and continue to learn. Sophie Hauk, a little dump this time by Lynch, and Fulton can't get it back over. It's a kill all the same for Chelsea Lynch, and another assist for Miss Sophie Hauk. Again, approaching 2,000. I think they will stop play similar to like they did earlier for Chelsea Lynch. And it's now Lynch on the serve for the Irish girls. Play at the net is blocked. Fulton keeps it alive. Ruckert, Hauk, the tip back to Roseland, and she sends it over. Nice dig from Canfield, the libero. And then it's a great play to the back corner, diving to try and get her hands on it was Chelsea Lynch, but it'll be a point for Fulton. 14-6 now her score. Fantastic action here in this first set between these two MSAC conference foes. Pirates now on the serve, and it's going to be an ace. It might have hit the net, and again, that would have been a point long ago for Kendra File, but it is now, and she will take it. 14-7 now the score here in set number 1. Nice dig from Ruckert. It's going to go over the net. A chance for an attack for Fulton. It's dug out by the Irish. Looking for the big kill now is to Williger, and she'll get it. It's hit at the net. Still went back to that Fulton side. Now on the serve is going to be the libero Ruckert for the Irish girls. 15-7 our score here in set number 1. Chance for the Irish girls to set up an attack here. And it just goes over the net and actually hits for the point for the Irish. I think that was a mistake over on the far side. I think that was Nicole Gunner. Went to set it up for her teammate Hauk for the set, but just dropped over, but hit in the right spot. Nice serve. It's going to be an ace for Ruckert. Tough one to handle. Again, there's the downward spin serve, and then there's that float serve. Most coaches want you to do the float serve because it comes in like a knuckleball, I'm told, and you never know where it's going to bounce. As you see there on that last play, the Breckenridge girl didn't look like she was in bad position, but it still went towards the stance. Hauk looking to set up her teammate Judge for the kill, and it's good. 18-7 now the score. Aaron Judge, I believe that is kill number 5 here in this first set. Every one of them may have been set up by Sophie Hauk as well. Again, trying to keep track of the assists, the kills, and everything. Trying to get it down the best I can. That's going to be on the back corner for an ace for the Irish. 19-7 now the score, and Ruckert remains on the serve. Nothing like the 9 straight points for Maddie Anderson early in this set. But nice little run starting right now for Izzy Ruckert. 19-7 the score. That one's going to go out. Another ace for Ruckert. And was this maybe 4 points in a row here? We've got a timeout coming from Fulton. We'll take this quick timeout as well. Be back with more volleyball action here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top-quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582.
GNS Mechanical in Wademan offers service and installation on everything for your home and business. From a simple filter replacement to furnace, central air service, and install, geothermal, and walk-in coolers and freezers. If you have a need, GNS Mechanical has a solution. Learn more at gnsmechanical.com or call 989-644-2106.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Say back real quick after that timeout. And a little controversy on that play right there. The point will go to Fulton. It's now 20-8 here in set number 1 of possibly 5 between these two MSAC conference opponents. Freshman Chloe Malik now on the serve. Hauk looking to set up Judge for the kill. It's going to be out. A nice job by the back row of Fulton. You know how difficult the hammer is to handle when it's dropped by Aaron Judge out there. And so if you can let it go, you let it go. And that volleyball went all the way out, possibly into the parish here at Sacred Heart Academy. 20-9 is our score. Big shout out to our friends at Weefrich Financial, Clark Modular Homes, Woods Households for being great sponsors here tonight. A fantastic ace from Malik. So nobody was in the middle there for Sacred Heart Academy to handle that one. 20-10 the score. Malik remains on the serve for the Pirates. Ruckert to Hauk. To set up her teammate on the far side. It's going to go off the net. So the point is going to go to Fulton. A nice little run now here for the Pirates. It is 20-11. Remaining on the serve is going to be Malik, looking for her 3rd, possibly 4th straight point here. The freshman Malik, daughter of the coach, really proving her worth up on varsity with a couple of serves here that I've seen. Hauk looks to set up Judge, but she just dumps it over. A nice read from Fulton to handle that one. Now look for the back row attack is going to be the Pirates. It's going to go out of bounds towards the Irish girls bench. 21-11 is the score. Back in is Maddie Anderson. She had a run of 9 straight points earlier for the Irish girls at the serve. See if she can make something happen here. Canfield digs it out, but Fulton still just kind of has to pass it over. Now a little set it up from Sophie Hauk, and it is good for the point. 2nd, at least, kill for Hauk here in this first set, along with maybe 8 or 10 assists. 22-11 the score. Anderson back on the serve. I believe the Irish have scored 10 points with a junior at the serve here in this set. For the attack is Fulton. Nice dig from Chelsea Lynch. It goes into the net. Somehow Sophie Hauk bats it over with the left hand. Those are the plays that I'm talking about. You just keep it from hitting the floor, and you are going to wind up with the point. And the Irish do get the point there. What a play. Sophie Hauk somehow just batted it over with her left fist. It ends up working out for the point. 23-11. The Irish girls with the lead here in set number 1. Maddie Anderson remains on the serve, and it's going to be another ace for Maddie Anderson, at least her third here. And I'm just now going to mark down 10, 11 points for the Irish in this set. 9 of them on a straight run earlier. Now looking to wrap up, I believe, 5 straight points here. I think she took over with 19 or 20 on the board at the serve. 24-11, set point for the Irish girls. Fulton sends it over. Hauk with a chance to set up Judge for the kill and set point. They get it, 25-11. The Irish girls run away with set number 1. You can see why they are 30-4-2 on the season and one of the top-ranked teams in D4 in the state. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with set number 2 right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant. Weber Brothers Sawmill has been in the sawmill and logging business since 1950. Weber Brothers Sawmill buys standing timber and logs all over central and northern Michigan with National Hardwood Lumber Association certification. You can be assured of a professional job, from the marking and cruising of your woods through the harvest. Weber Brothers Sawmill is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes. Mumford Oil and Gas Supply is your one-stop shop for top quality products and procurement in the Michigan oil and gas industry. With over 45 years of experience and a strong commitment to customer satisfaction, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply delivers the best solutions for your oil and gas production, drilling, and service needs. If you need it, Mumford Oil and Gas Supply can get it. Visit them on Fancher today or give them a call at 989-317-8582. For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back for set number 2 here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. The Irish girls lead it 1-0, a dominating performance in set number 1, winning 25-11. If I'm going to pick an MVP of that set, it's always a fantastic job by Sophie Hauk, sharing the volleyball with her teammates, dropping dimes out there. I believe Maddie Anderson had at least 3 aces and also was out there serving for 10, 11 points or so. Whew, that's a big darn deal. Big kill opportunity at the net for Terwilliger. It's blocked. Now they look to send it over the other side for the Irish as they keep it alive after the block. Now it's a block at the net. I don't know if that was a Judge or if it was Gunner. They both could get credit for the block, but it doesn't really matter as the point is going to go to the Irish girls. And watch out, back in and at the serve is the junior, Maddie Anderson. She's been on fire tonight. Irish girls lead it 1-0. They lead it 1-0. Morrow sends it over. Kill opportunity is going to go long for Fulton at the net, but they're going to actually say that it was tipped, and the point is going to go to Fulton, I believe. See if they change down the score, but they got 2-0 Irish right now. I believe they're going to have to change it up to 1-1. Yep, that will be the correct call. And a good job by the officials there. They kind of both went the wrong way and then switched it up, but I do think they got it correct there. And again, volleyball moves so darn fast. Officiating volleyball would not be the easiest thing. But again, we need more officials. Go get signed up, MHSA.com, and click the Beat the Referee tab. Hauk looking to set up Judge for the kill. It's going to be out, so the point will go to Fulton, 2-1. Pirates with the lead here in set number 2. That's something I've learned with high school volleyball. You get behind 1-0, it's scary. You get behind 2-0, you are just in a complete danger zone. This serve is going to go way long for the Pirates, and so it'll go right back to the Irish girls. Substitution for Sacred Heart Academy. Ellie Morrow is going to come in to the game. 5 Irish girls out there. It's Ruckert, Anderson, Morrow, and on the front, Chelsea Lynch, Sophie Hauk, and Erin Judge. Serve from Morrow's a really good one. Nice dig from Fulton. Little setter dump over. Ruckert was ready for it, though. Now Hauk sends it back over. Canfield with the dig. Looking to set something up on the far side for the hitter. Nice block at the net. Irish girls keep it alive. Another setter dump from Sophie Hauk. She's tried that 3 times tonight, and all 3 times it has hit the floor on the other side. And that's one of those talking with the coaches. It's all about feel. It's all about the volleyball IQ, knowing when to send over that setter dump. Nice serve. Block at the net by Chelsea Lynch. The Irish girls do a good job keeping it alive. Sophie Hauk now with a ground attack as she sends it over. Fulton's just going to have to pass it over. Hauk looking to set up Judge. No, Judge goes for the pump fake. It's Chelsea Lynch. Nice dig from Canfield. Nice job setting up the setter. Ruckert keeps it alive. Might have hit the ceiling. Somehow Sacred Heart keeps the play going. Big block at the net. This one's going to go on the other side. Diving to try and keep it alive was Ruckert. And she gets a big high five from Coach Davis. Those are the plays you absolutely love to see when you're a coach. Just keep that ball off the floor. And you said if Ruckert hits that ball and to send it back over to Sacred Heart's side, they still had one more touch to try and get it back over. Canfield on the serve. Sophie Hauk looking to set up Lynch for the attack. Nice play by Chelsea Lynch as it came back over. Going up was Chelsea Lynch and Kaya Canfield. Lynch made with a little bit more hops on that one as she gets the point for the Irish girls. 4-3, and Marin Wheaton into the game on the serve. 4-3. Irish girls lead it here in set number 2. Nice dig from Canfield. Kind of an awkward hit over. It wasn't a bad setup from Kaya Canfield. So you've got Kaya Canfield as a setter and Jackie Canfield as the libero. If you kind of hear me continuing to drop those names over and over again on the Pirate side of things. Canfield just sends it over. I don't think anybody was quite ready for that. Chelsea Lynch now with an attack opportunity. It's dug out by Jackie Canfield. Kaya Canfield now with the set. Marin Wheaton with the dig for the Irish girls. Chelsea Lynch looking for the setter. A little setter dump attack there. Fulton sends it over quickly. Hauk with a great job keeping the play alive. Keeping it alive in the back row was Chloe Malik. But it's going to go into the stands. The point will go to the Irish girls. That was great action right there, back and forth for a minute or so. 6-3 is our score. Wheaton remains on the serve, and what a serve that was for the ace. Whoo, man. That is about the best serves I have seen all year long on the ace for Marin Wheaton. Again, you talk about the top spin serve or the float serve. That looked like a top spin serve that had some movement on it. This one very difficult to handle again. Play at the net for the Irish girls. Canfield sends it over. Wheaton to Hauk. Lynch now looking for the attack, and she'll get the kill. 8-3, the Irish girls go ahead, and Wheaton will remain on the serve. She's done a fantastic job here in the early going. Hey, Coach. All right, I tried throwing the headset at Coach Wheaton, but he totally shut me down there, and I can't necessarily blame him. He's got a huge game to prepare for tomorrow. We will have it for you here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Coach Wheaton and 5-3 Sacred Heart Academy, 5-3 Coleman and Coach Klopp. Both these teams need to win to get into the playoffs. Then Friday, oh boy, we've got another monster matchup for you. 7-1 Clare playing up 2 divisions, hosting 8-0 Petoskey. Ooh, boy, that is going to be a good one. All the action right here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. 3 consecutive games for you here. Wednesday volleyball, Thursday and Friday football action for you. And Sunday we will have all that we need to know for the football playoffs. Again, 4 of our 6 teams looking in great shape to get in. It's Mount Pleasant, Ithaca, Beale City, and Clare. Sacred Heart, they win tomorrow, they're going to be in great shape to get in. Shepherd on the outside looking in, and they've got a really tough game coming up with Ithaca. They're a young team preparing for the future. Another ace out there for Wheaton. It's down 9-3 Sacred Heart. If you're Fulton, dangerous territory here with this really powerful Sacred Heart Academy team. You're already down 1-0. Chelsea Lynch with the attack. It's dug out. Nice play from Fulton. Nice dig from Wheaton. They're going to say the point's going to go to the Pirates, though. And again, that was one of those volleyball moves so fast to tell you exactly what happened there. I don't even know, but the point's going to go to the Pirates. It is 9-4 here in set number 2. Thanks to more of our sponsors: Bryce Updegraff, Joe Wentworth, Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, Pure Plumbing, friends at Hanging by a Thread, the official embroiderer of the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, Isabella Bank, Bryant Family Farms, All Seasons Fireworks, Block Electric, The Diner, Central Michigan Sand and Gravel. Lynch looking for the attack from kind of mid-row, back row, I'll say. It's dug out. Now look for the attack in the middle is Breckenridge, and it's a fantastic play from Adele Grubaugh for the kill. 9-5 our score, and I got a feeling that if Fulton's going to make a run, if they're going to make something happen here all this night, got to kind of make it happen right here. It's a trail 1-0, and they've got it now within 4. Big block at the neck from Hauk. Fulton keeps it alive, sends it back over. Anderson, now Lynch passes it over. Canfield to Canfield, looking to set up for the kill. It's blocked at the net by the Irish. Hauk and Roseland both there for the block. Sophie Hauk will now be on the serve for the Irish girls. 10-5 is the count. Irish girls lead it 1-0 here on senior night as they honor the 6 seniors. We'll run through them again for you after this rally here. Canfield to Canfield. Little tip at the net from Hauk. Back to her teammate Roseland for the kill. 11-5 Irish. I mentioned those 6 seniors: Hannah Roseland, Ellie Morrow, Nicole Gunner, Chelsea Lynch, Erin Jug, and Sophie Hauk have been honored here tonight, and all of them played fantastic as well. 11-5 the score. Fulton's going to send this one right into the net. Just a mistake out there, maybe a missed time from Kendra File. And one of the things that officials are watching as well, too, is that double hit. And so maybe File made sure that second hand didn't touch the ball for a second time. Great serve out there for Sophie Hauk. She is going to come up with the ace. 13-5 the count. The Irish girls kind of taking control. They won set number 1, 25-11. Now up by 8 points here in set number 2 on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Hauk after the serves, down there to set up her teammate Lynch, and she does it well. That's the versatility. That's how good Sophie Hauk is. She's back there on the serve. She has an ace moments ago. And then here on this rally, she's able to set up her teammate for the kill. 14-5. Irish girls with the lead. Hauk remains on the serve. Canfield looking to set up one of her teammates for the kill. It's blocked at the net. The Irish girls somehow keep it alive. Again, that's what it's all about right there, those type of plays, just keeping it alive. But then there's the kill on the far side from Fulton. A fantastic play from File as she makes it happen. 14-6 now the score. On the serve is going to be Kaya Canfield, the senior setter for the Fulton Pirates. And 14-6 our score. We are here in set number 2. The Irish girls lead it 1-0. Nice dig from Ruker. A little missed time there on the kill, but it's going to work out very well for Nicole Gunner. I don't think she got the full arm, the full hammer into that one, but she'll take it, as it's all the same in the box score, as they say. 15-6 now the count. The Irish girls with the lead. Chelsea Lynch on the serve. This one's going to be a little too long. 15-7 now the score, and the Pirates will be back on the serve. Great action here in the early going with these two teams. Sacred Heart 34-2 on the year. Fulton 15-9-1 on the year. The Irish girls are already MSAC regular season champs, and pardon me as I miss that play there. But then you do have the MSAC tournament coming up this weekend where everybody will have another chance to possibly take out these Irish girls. Definitely have a target on their back there and when they start the Division IV playoffs, but that's why they played such a tough schedule so they can be ready to possibly make another deep run in those aforementioned playoffs. Sophie Hawk looking to set up Judge. She pump fakes. It's a hit on the far side from Gunner, but it's kept alive from Fulton. Roseland sets up her teammate. Now Canfield sends it over a little setter dump. Ready for it, though, is Sophie Haupt. Now back row attack from Chelsea Lynch, and it's going to work out well. It was just tough to handle for Dayton Lambert at a tough spot. If she didn't touch that volleyball, I think it's going to hit the floor regardless, so she had to kind of step back from her front row position, try and send it up in the air, but it was all for naught. 17-7, now our score. Canfield looking to set up one of the big hitters for Fulton. Nice dig in the back row from Chelsea Lynch. Over 1,000 of them on her career now. Honored for that here tonight. And another great dig out there from the Irish girls. Canfield with a big hit. It's dug out on the back row by the Irish. And another big hit out there. This one is going to be long, though, for Terwilliger. And so the point will go to the Pirates. They have substitution coming in for Fulton right now. Couple of them, actually. They will be on the serve. It'll be Malik on the serve for Fulton. Nice dig out there from Ruckert. And Hout keeps it alive. Nice job by Fulton keeping it alive. Now a hit opportunity for Chelsea Lynch. Or pardon me, that was Aaron Judge. Nice dig in the back row by the accidentally mentioned Lynch. Now a big hit from Terwilliger. It's blocked, but she keeps it alive at the net. Great play from Karis Terwilliger. Now this attack from Fulton is going to go into the back row. 18-8. Now the score, Sacred Heart with the lead. Coming back into the game is Maddie Anderson. And she had a fantastic first set from her server position. Shepard battling St. Louis right now. I know that's a big game for Coach Zaharko. And she graduated from St. Louis, and the Blue Jays do win Game 1, 25-22. A big shout out to Allison Curtis from the Bird All-American Grill in downtown Mount Pleasant, keeping me updated on what's going down with all the action with Shepard. Whether it's volleyball, football, or basketball be coming soon for girls and softball as well. That hit's going to go a bit long there for Aaron Judge, so the point will go to the Pirates. 18-10 the score. On the serve for Fulton is Kaylin Duflo. It's a good serve. Ruckert just barely able to handle it. Judge now with the hit at the net. It's going to be blocked, but it doesn't matter. Still a point for the Irish girls. I gotta figure out what you call. Is it a non-block when you go up and you do block it, but it still hits on your side of the net? And still a whole lot of volleyball lingo this cat needs to figure out. But what a bunch of fun it has been here learning, watching these girls compete. Nice dig from Ruckert. Now Hawk with a little setter dump. This time it's red. That's the first time her setter dump hasn't hit the floor. Looking to set up Judge for the attack. It's going to be just outside the line. The point will go to Fulton, 19-11. And these are big moments for the Pirates here. You already trail 1-0. I feel like you can't fall behind 21 to, by 10, fall behind by 10 points. And a big kill on the far side from Judge, 21-11. And this is that gap that I was talking about. You're now down by, or still waiting for that point to get up there. I guess still is 20-11. You're down by 9. Just 5 points are all the Irish need to go up 2-0, and then you are in a really, really tough spot if you're the Pirates. Canfield, looking to set up the big hitter. It's blocked at the net by Roseland. It still falls on her side. Nice attack out there from Lindsey Sheehan from Fulton. 20-12 now the score. Aaron Judge coming back in for the Irish. Adele Grubaugh coming back in for Fulton. 20-12 the score. On the serve for the Fulton girls is going to be Lene Podolak. 20-12 our score. We're here in set number 2 of possibly 5 here tonight. The Irish girls, chance to close it out in 3 if they can get a few more points here. Nice serve. It hits the net, and so it's really tough to handle for Ellie Morrow. Again, back in the day, you hit the net on the serve, it doesn't count. We've got a timeout on the floor from Sacred Heart. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Back with more action right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Jenna Gates.
And Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Academy in downtown Mount Pleasant in our Barberry Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Thanks to everybody who joined me for that Woods Household Appliance pregame show, and not much of the Gates Drilling and Service halftime show, but we'll call it our intermissions. Then we got our Bird All-American Grill postgame show coming up after this one. Big hit at the net for Fulton. That was Sheehan again. Is blocked at the net by Sacred Heart, but again, what do you call it when is it a non-block or a attempt at a block? Nonetheless, point goes to the Pirates. This one's going to go into the net, so it's now 21-14 Irish, looking like a first half football score here. Sophie Hauk will be on the serve for the Irish girls, 4 points away from going up 2-0 and closing out their MSAC regular season undefeated. Canfield looking to set up Sheehan on the far side. Nice dig from Ruckert. Lynch now with a chance to attack. He's going to go into the net, and it cannot be kept alive by Fulton. Fantastic play from Chelsea Lynch. Sometimes you think you got to do something special, and I'll say it all the time, it's just about getting it over to the other side of the net every single time to make them make a mistake. Nice attack from the ground that time from Fulton. That was Sheehan again. Again, it's really hard to get that wind up, to get that downward spin when you're not right at the net and you're making that, floor attack, that ground hit. 22-15 our score. Canfield on the serve, the senior setter. Big hit at the net. It's blocked, but the point will still go to Roseland and the Irish as she'll get credit for the kill. I believe that was yet another setup for Miss Sophie Hauk out there. Now 1 point away from a set point for the Irish girls. They lead at 23-15. The senior Chelsea Lynch is on the serve. Hauk with a chance to set up to Williger for the kill. It's blocked and somehow kept alive. Terwilliger mistimed her jump, but still has the hops to put the attack on that one. Now a chance on the far side. It's blocked at the net, but another nice play from Sheehan. She kind of catches fire here in set number 2 for Fulton. Our score 23-16. Now the aforementioned Sheehan is on the serve. Dug out by Ruckert to Hauk. Chelsea Lynch, little dump over into the donut hole. Great dive from Canfield to keep it alive. Now Hauk looking to set up Roseland for the attack. And it's going to be good for the kill. Now set point here for the Irish girls. Our score 24-16. And again, if you're Fulton, you don't want to go down 2-0. We've got a timeout on the floor from the Pirates. This is a good opportunity for a timeout from Coach Malik. We're going to take it as well, so I catch my breath here. It's 24-16 set point when we come back on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Konwinski Construction offers a full range of construction services on small and large projects. Konwinski Construction is a leader in the community and are proud to support those student athletes who will be leading our community tomorrow. Konwinski Construction on Gover Parkway, Mount Pleasant.
Hi, I'm attorney Joe Barbary. Just like doctors specialize in areas of medicine, at Barbary Law, we specialize in getting you the best possible results. If you've been injured by someone else's negligence, you owe it to yourself and your family to call our legal team. At Barbary Law, we focus on one thing, and that's getting you the compensation you deserve. Every case we take personally.
My attorney is Joe Barbary, he can be yours too.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to it here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. We almost missed it, but it was kind of a whoopsie serve out there for Izzy Ruckert. And actually, it says set number 3, 1-0, so I think there was a mistake on the scoreboard there. It should be 24-17. I believe it should be 24-17. As they get that clock right here, and it's a little goof up. 24-16. They're able to reset things there. That's knowing the scoreboard there by Andy Latham. Again, talk about the best seat in the house, brought to you by Woods Household. Go down to my main man, Andy Latham, there, and the rest of the folks there at the scorer's table. You volunteer at your local school. That's how you might be able to get the best seat in the house. Brought to you by Woods Household in Clare. Nice dig from Ruckert on the serve. Terwilliger has to pass it over. Maybe a chance for Fulton to set up the attack. They do. Nice dig from Ruckert. Back row attack. It's sent over by Chelsea Lynch. Lynch does a really good job of getting some downward spin from the back row, making it tough. A floater over that time from the Irish. Fulton sends it over. Chance for Hauk to set up one of her teammates here. Dug out in the back row. Canfield now looking to set up one of her teammates for the attack. And a great dive and a dig from Izzy Ruckert. Now Terwilliger looking for a back row attack. Great action right here as these teams just pass it back and forth. It's blocked at the net. Ruckert keeps it alive. Far side attack. Nice little dump there, and that will do it for set number 2. A fantastic play from Nicole Gunner on the kill to end it 25-17, and the Irish now really in control, up 2-0 with set number 3 ahead here on senior night for these Irish girls, looking to stay undefeated and end set play on the season. We're going to take another break. Back more volleyball action right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Bill's Custom Fab can handle any job you need, from large-scale steel building projects to fixing your favorite stainless serving pan. Bill's Custom Fab can weld and fabricate anything. Call today at 989-772-5817 or stop by on Gover Parkway in Mount Pleasant. Good luck to all of our local athletes from Bill's Custom Fab.
The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, open every day but Sunday for lunch and dinner. Delicious pizza, the world-famous Bird Burger, handcrafted, fresh-baked subs, many apps, and much more. There's something for everyone at The Bird in downtown Mount Pleasant, where friends gather like family. The Bird, supporting high school sports in mid-Michigan for nearly 100 years.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Papa, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Barbary Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
For over 4 decades, ENS Graphics has delivered confidence, trust, and peace of mind by providing their customers with expert service and using state-of-the-art technology. We all know in sports, what's on the inside counts the most. But when it comes to your business, school, organization, what's on the outside does matter. If your business needs anything printed, ENS Graphics can do it. If you want your club, team, organization to look good, ENS can help with that. They take your vision and make it their mission. ENS Graphics, a proud supporter of the Mid-Michigan community and their local athletes. Visit ENS Graphics at their location down in Ithaca or visit their website at esgraphics.com. ENS Graphics, printing all things physical. Handsome Ben's Fab provides professional fabrication work for your home or business. MIG, TIG, and ARC AWS certified, Handsome Ben can fabricate your dreams with steel, aluminum, and stainless steel. Handsome Ben brings 20 years of professional fabrication experience to you. Call Handsome Ben today at 989-802-2405.
J&J Auto in Wademan is Mid-Michigan's elite automotive repair shop. J&J Auto offers complete collision repair and mechanical repair. Stop by on Wademan Road or call them today at 989-644-8908. J&J Auto, proud supporters of high school student athletes. Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Mid-Michigan Sports Network. Right back into the action here in set number 3. The Irish girls lead it 2-0. Do a great job of keeping it alive as Ruckert just has to send it back over. Canfield now looking to set up one of her teammates. Nice dig from Ruckert, but it's going to go out of bounds. Point goes to Fulton, 1-0. They lead it here in the third set. And down 2-0, you absolutely have to get off to a fast start here if you are the Lady Pirates. Malik coming in on the serve. Freshman's done a solid job when she's been back there at that serve line. As you can see, Irish have a tough time handling it. Ruckert sends it over. Canfield going to set up one of the big hitters. It's dug out by Izzy Ruckert. Houck wants to set up to Williger. It's blocked at the net. Ruckert keeps it alive, but they're going to say it was a double hit, I believe, or somebody went into the net for the Irish girls. Again, still trying to figure out everything here as things move so darn fast with high school volleyball. I think some of our sponsors here, friends at Mount Pleasant Public Schools, are hiring bus drivers right now, and they have paid training for those bus drivers as well. So as soon as you get yourself in that door, you are going to be getting paid. You talk about a job where you can get done early and go do something as well. Be a bus driver. A nice big kill there from Aaron Judge. Substitution, Maddie Anderson coming into the game on the serve for the Irish girls. 2-1, Fulton with the lead here in set number 3. Irish girls up 2-0. We've got back-to-back-to-back action for you. Tomorrow night, high school football as Sacred Academy takes on Coleman, 2 5-3 teams that got to win to get into the playoffs. A big hit and a big kill from Terwilliger at the net. And it's now 2-2. And now I think we have the other timeout, and I won't be pump-faked on this one, as Miss Sophie Houck, I believe, is going to be awarded for 2,000 assists. And I don't even know if she knew about that one as well, so that's got to be pretty darn cool. And again, 2,000 assists is something I haven't even heard of. And again, I'm just starting to volleyball, but it makes me think about a player scoring 2,000 points in basketball, and that's something I haven't seen. So a big congratulations to her. 2,000 assists in her career. You also had Chelsea Lynch, 1,000 digs on her career as well. Pretty darn special what those two have accomplished. Maddie Anderson now on the serve, scored 2-2 here in set number 3. Houck looking for assist number 2001. She doesn't get it there because it's a nice dig from Fulton, but she does get the kill herself on the little setter dump. 3-2 now the score. The Irish in front. They lead it 2-0. Again, undefeated in NSAC play, 34-2 on the season. In fact, I don't think they've got a Division IV loss either. As I'll pull things up on my phone to make sure I've got that all correct. But they've been one of the top-ranked teams all year long, and you can see why. Up 4-2 here in set number 3, up 2-0. Canfield can't make the play at the net. It's another ace from Maddie Anderson here on the night. As I look at the losses, 2 losses in the early season to Beale City, a tie to Saginaw Novell, a tie to Ionia, and then a loss to McBain and Kingsley. That is it. And another ace from Maddie Anderson as she just continues to wreck things here on this night from her server position. Again, you go back to set number 1, I had her for at least 3 aces and I think 11 of the 25 points for Sacred Heart Academy. She did a nice job in set number 2 and now putting together a little bit of a run here in set number 3. Chance for the attack is blocked at the net. Point will go to the Irish, 7-2. And this is the point where it's hard not to just kind of feel it out there if you're Fulton. Like, if you're going to come back in this game, you're going to be here playing till 10 o'clock at night or something like that. It's called the reverse sweep, but right now the Irish girls looking for the traditional sweep. A great dig from Canfield, but the attack's going to go far outside on the back corner. The Irish go up 8-2 here in set number 3, and Maddie Anderson, again, remains on the serve. Another tough one to handle for Fulton. Not really much of a chance for an attack. Sheehan just kind of has to send it over. Chance for Houck to set up Aaron Judge for the attack. A great dig as it comes all the way over here and almost hits my camera. Ooh, boy. Big hit at the net there. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep the broadcast right here to thank more of our sponsors, and you'll hear me say this all the time. When you think about doing business in the Mid-Michigan area, think about supporting the businesses that are supporting me and thus supporting this youth out here competing for our Mid-Michigan schools like Kenneth Egger, DDS, Pier Plumbing, Mid-Michigan Industries, Barry Funeral Home, Boomer's Lawn Care, A Doozy's Ice Cream Place, Rick's Food Center, Isabella Bank, Bryant Family Farms. They're open tomorrow from 3 to 7. A little late to get your mom a mum. You should go out there, get her pumped, and get that mum. And it is going to be a hearty mum grown in Mid-Michigan, so it'll last a lot longer than those others as well. Also love the Block Electric, Bryce Updegraff, and Joe Wentworth with Bradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates. And our friends at Weefridge Financial, Woods Household, Clark Modular Homes, The Bird, All-American Grill, Bill's Custom Fab, Gates Drilling and Service, and a Barberry Law. Another point going to the Irish with, guess who, Maddie Anderson at the serve. I think that's going to be my big question in the postgame. And in that postgame, I will have the two seniors that were honored here tonight joining us. That is Miss Sophie Houck and Chelsea Lynch. Talk about their fantastic careers. But I want to ask them about Anderson and the serve that she's just had tonight, because she has just been killing it as that one gets sent back over. But it's an easy kill opportunity at the net for Aaron Judge. And so just the streak for Maddie Anderson continues. I think that's now 6 or 7 straight points for her here in set number 3. And she was on the serve for 11 points, 9 straight in set number 1 for the Irish girls. Canfield looks to set up the tag. It's blocked at the net by Judge Ann to Williger. The point will go to the Irish as they take control. They're up 2-0, and they're now up double digits here in set number 3, 12-2. Anderson ready to go again with the serve. She's got to feel like she's been serving it all night long, and it's another really good one that Fulton has a tough time to handle. It's going to allow the Irish to set up an attack, and it's another kill for Aaron Judge. But I'm going to continue to gush about the serving ability right now of Maddie Anderson. Again, she had 11 points at the serve. I don't know if you can call it that in set number 1. She's now at 7, maybe 8 here in set number 3. Whew, boy, I don't know if she had a run in set number 2, but again, you write down the kills, try to write down the kills, but again, this moves so fast. But this is the first time on a night where I have really noticed the server may have had the biggest impact in the game. So I continue to kind of learn myself here and try and learn with everybody out there watching about the high school volleyball action. 34-2 Sacred Academy, up 2-0 on 15-9-1 Fulton, looking to finish MSAC regular season undefeated. And you got the MSAC tourney coming up this weekend as well. And Shepherd victorious in game number 2 as well. Again, a big shout out to Allison Curtis for updating me on all of that. Another good serve from Anderson. Fulton just kind of has to pass it over once again. Ruker, Houck, Judge, kill. Dug out. Great job by Fulton to keep it alive there. Here we go again. Ruker, Houck, this time to Williger. It's blocked at the net, but it'll still be a point for the Irish as it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Fulton. It's now 14-2 here in set number 3. And remaining on the serve is Maddie Anderson. The junior sends this one out of bounds. So if you're Fulton, you finally take a deep breath after that run from Anderson. 14-2 is our score. Irish girls in control here in set number 3. Already up 2-0. Coming in to serve for Fulton is going to be Kaylin Duflo. Ruckert, Hauk, Judge, just like you draw it up. That's why you want your libero with that first touch. She's your best passer. Get it to the setter, Sophie Hauk. Erin Judge able to use her hops, go up and spike that one down with the, or hit that one down with the hammer for the kill. It's now 15-3 Irish. Allie Morrow on the serve. Kaya Canfield looking to set up Sheehan with the big hit. It's going to hit the net and go out of bounds. It was not touched by an Irish player at the net, so the point will go to the Irish girls. 16-3 with the advantage. Canfield looking to set up the hit. It's blocked at the net by Judge. Kept alive. Now they meet at the net once again. Judge gets the better of it. Now Hauk looking to set up the hit for her teammate, and it's made by Lynch, but it's kept alive by Fulton. Great action right now with both teams. Hauk with another chance for an assist. Judge with the hit. Dug out by Fulton. Fulton now going to mistime that one as it goes into the net. And there it is again. The biggest thing in high school volleyball is unforced errors. You just keep the ball from hitting the floor on your side of the net. Eventually that other team will make a mistake. Even if you're not making a fantastic attack, a big hit or anything, if you can just keep the ball off the floor, you're going to be very, very successful. That one's going to go long. Fulton back on the serve, but they are now in dire straits mode as it is 17-4. Sacred Heart with the lead, up 2-0. Hauk looking to set up her teammate. A little tip over there from Lynch. It's going to be dug out by Fulton. Big block at the net, but Fulton keeps it alive. Ruckert, Hauk to Judge. Blocked at the net. Chelsea Lynch keeps it alive. Now looking to set up Lynch for the kill. It's dug out. Little setter dump from Canfield. It's read by Sacred Heart. Now Judge looking for the hit. It's going to be out of bounds. 17-5. Fulton still a little bit of life left in them. These girls are not going to quit. And these two teams will see each other in district, so even if you're not going to win it all here tonight, if you're Fulton, you still want to give them a battle here in this third set. Judge looking for the big hit. It's going to go all the way to the back wall for the point. 18-5, and the Irish girls are back on the serve. It looks like Marin Wheaton is going to come in to be on the serve for the Irish girls. 18-5 the count. Again, we got more Irish action for you tomorrow night with Sacred Heart and Coleman football. Kind of win and get into the playoffs for each one of those teams. Beautiful setter dump that time from the senior Kaya Canfield. Great read. Notice that small part of the floor was open. Again, trying to figure out the zones here, but I still don't feel confident enough to say exactly where that one went. But it was a nice read from the senior setter, Kaya Canfield. 18-6 the count. On the serve for the Pirates is going to be Lene Podolak. Tough time by the Irish. Getting that over. Lynch just has to pass it over, kind of back over her head. Chance for an attack opportunity for Fulton. It's dug out. Hauk with the set. Lynch looking for the little dump right there. Fulton does a great job keeping it alive. Hauk, Lynch setting up for the attack, and it's dug out in the back row, but there was not really anything that Canfield could do with it. Point goes to the Irish, and Sophie Hauk will now be on the serve. The senior setter hit 2,000 assists on the night. Whew. Doesn't matter what sport she plays. She is just absolutely fantastic with her talent and leadership ability as well. Also the IQ. Lynch looking for the big hit. It's dug out by Canfield. Now senior Kaya Canfield tries to set up one of her teammates. Great dig from Ruckert. Hauk now looking for the kill. In the back row is Roseland, and she'll get it. 21-6. The Irish girls now in front. Or pardon me, 20-6 in front. And score one up there real quick from the AD Andy Latham here at Sacred Heart Academy. Hauk with a nice float serve that time. Canfield has to dive to get it. Block at the net. It's going to be a double hit. The point will go to Sacred Heart. Wasn't really anything that could be done over on the far side by the attacker from Fulton after they got blocked at the net. What are you going to do? Not hit it again, but it's going to get called for the double hit. Hauk on the serve once again. Canfield, mistiming that one is going to be Grubauer, so the point goes to the Irish. 22-6, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Substitution coming in from Fulton. I don't think they have any timeouts left, but boy, what a moment right now. The Irish girls 3 points away from closing out their regular season conference play undefeated. And they still have that conference tournament coming up this weekend, which is something I guess used to happen with a lot of conferences, but conferences getting bigger and bigger, it can be difficult to do that, but the MSAC still making it happen. Canfield looking to set up one of the big hitters. It's blocked at the net. It's going to go out of bounds, but it will be a point for the junior, or a kill, I guess, for the junior Kinder Hutchins, and another nice setup from Canfield that time. Now on the serve will be the aforementioned senior setter, Kaya Canfield. 22-7 is our score. Irish girls on top, already up 2-0, looking to close this one out. Attack from Chelsea Lynch, dug out by Canfield. Now Kaya Canfield looking to set up one of the big hitters for Fulton, and it will be a kill for the Pirates. That was Dayton Lambert dropping the hammer on that one. Kaya Canfield will remain on the serve. 22-8 the score here in set number 3. The Irish girls up 2-0. I'm going to set up Roseland. She's just going to miss it down the sideline. 22-9. And if you're Fulton, you get that Lloyd Christmas kind of going right now. You're telling me I still got a chance right now. And thanks to more of our sponsors like Pier Plumbing, Kenneth Egger DDS, the Isabella Community Sportsplex, Morey Courts, Martin Ice Arena, and the Morey Gymnastics Center. Great dig over on the far side, but it's still going to go out of bounds. But I love the effort from the Pirates. But it's now 23-9. Substitution, Logan Novak coming in for the Irish girls. On the serve is going to be the senior, Chelsea Lynch. 2 points away from closing out her senior MSAC season undefeated. Canfield looking to set up one of the hitters for the Pirates. Nice dig from Izzy Ruckert. Back row attack now from Lynch. Meeting at the net are two players. It's kept alive by Montrose. Now Ruckert sends it over. Somehow Sophie Hauk keeps it alive, but it's going to go out of bounds. Does hit the side of the Pirates, but a great attempt there from Hauk. But nonetheless, the point goes to Fulton. 23-10 is our score here in set number 3. The Irish girls 2 points away from winning it here tonight. Again, we're coming to you from our Barbary Law Studios, built by Konwinski Construction. Big shout out to Gates Drilling and Service, Bill's Custom Fab, The Bird All-American Grill, Cluck Modular Homes, Weefrich Financial, Woods Household Appliance. All the great sponsors will make it possible for us to be here to bring you the action. That one's going to go into the net, so the point will go to the Irish. It's now 24-10, and match point now with Izzy Ruckert, the libero, on the serve for the Irish girls. 24-10 the count. Ruckert sends it over. Jackie Canfield, the Kaya Canfield, looking to set up one of the hitters. It's going to be on the line. Point will go to Fulton. They'll stay alive, or they're going to say, well, whether it was tipped or it was on the line, nonetheless, the point goes to Fulton, and they stay alive for another play here. A couple substitutions coming in for the Pirates. And think about that Weber Brothers sawmill timber of the game. Who's been strongest at the net? It's got to be Aaron Judge. Think about that play of the game, the assist of the game. I mean, it's got to go to Hauk. 2,000 assists on the season, but the Zaid Batchelder baller of the game. I think Maddie Anderson, what she did at her serve spot has just been unbelievable. Somehow, the Irish girls keep that one alive. Hauk setting up her teammate for the final kill, Judge, and that will do it. 25-11, set number 3 goes the way of the Irish. And they command it all here tonight, winning 25-11, 25-17, and 25-11. Woo, boy. We're going to take another break here, and then we'll come back with our Bird All-American Grill postgame show, see if we can catch up with some of these Irish ladies after that monster victory, finishing the MSAC regular season undefeated. Back with our Bird All-American Grill postgame show right after this on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Hey, Rowan, want to toss the ball around?
No thanks.
A quick game of chess?
Maybe later.
Want me to teach you to ride a bike?
Papa, we did all that when I was little.
I guess you're right. Barbary Law's kept me so busy, time has just flown by.
There is one thing, though. You got any cookies?
Thought you'd never ask.
Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates is a proud supporter of our local high school student athletes working hard and showing pride for our community. For all of your real estate needs, go with Joe. Joe Wentworth with Pradium Realty, Robin Stressman and Associates, 989-817-1291.
Block Electric Company is a proud supporter of local schools and high school student athletes, learning skills in and out of the classroom to lead our communities tomorrow. Good luck to all student athletes from Block Electric, and go Aggies!
Jenna Gates
and Kyle Gates here. We are the 5th generation with Gates Drilling and Service.
We've been serving our friends and neighbors in Michigan since 1893.
We have the latest and greatest well drilling technology, allowing us to put in wells where others can't.
Lake lots and tight spaces are no problem.
From our family to yours, thank you, and call at 989-772-7841 for all your well drilling and service needs.
Gates Drilling and Service, where Gates goes, water flows.
Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, just like our student athletes, they bring it. If you need sand or gravel, they bring it to you with fast service and a great price. For all of your sand and gravel needs, call Central Michigan Sand and Gravel today at 989-382-7089. Central Michigan Sand and Gravel, a proud supporter of our student athletes competing for their schools. The Diner, where homemade favorites come to life every day for breakfast and lunch. From fluffy pancakes to savory sandwiches, The Diner has your cravings covered. Discover the perfect blend of comfort food and camaraderie at The Diner. Join them every Friday night till 7 for their famous fish fry. The Diner on North Mission, Mount Pleasant.
Woods Household offers so much more than just competitive pricing on your household needs. We also offer service after the sale. At Woods, all of our products are built to last with quality components and craftsmanship. But if something does go wrong, our trained in-house service technicians are available to take care of all of our customers, even providing in-home assistance. So shop the Woods way, where service after the sale is just a phone call away.
Let's head back to the action on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network.
Welcome on into our Bird All-America Grill post-game show here on the Mid-Michigan Sports Network, and the rare occasion where he's putting the camera on himself, because we're going to be joined by some young ladies here tonight that put in some fantastic work, I think for several years now, for this Irish volleyball team. Sophie Hauk, Chelsea Lynch, and Coach Davis going to join me here in just a minute, and I'll maybe step out of the way here of the camera to see if these girls can kind of take up the camera space now. So I hand this one off to Miss Sophie Hauk here. 2,000 assists on the night, and pardon me to everybody who's got to watch me, and I'll hand this one off here to you, Chelsea. And I think people have heard my voice enough and they've seen me enough that I don't need to get in the camera. We'll let you guys take the shine. But Chelsea, 1,000 digs on the night, and I guess Coach told me neither of you guys knew before the game that you were reaching these big numbers. So talk a little bit about how special that was to hit that number tonight.
I was really confused when it happened. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what do I do with this?
I sent it to a timeout for years, but not for Sophie's, because I was kind of like, why is Coach calling a timeout up 9-1 or something like that? But she came up with the timeout to make sure you were awarded, and I'm going to give you the better headset here because I'm the loud one, Coach Davis.
All right, I'm in.
All right, now I'm back too. Can you guys all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, big win tonight. You guys finished MSAC season undefeated, but Coach Davis, I just want you to kind of talk about these two ladies here. 2,000 assists, 1,000 digs. That's pretty darn special. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive. These two ladies have been playing varsity since their sophomore year, so that actually, definitely helps contribute. They were part of some really big seasons their sophomore and junior year, and obviously we're having another historical season on their senior year, and I'm just so proud of them. Just such great leaders on our team.
And now 1,000 digs, that's really impressive, but when I hear the number 2,000, Sophie, I don't really know what to think. I think about, Karis last year in basketball. I continue to relate everything with volleyball to sports that I know. She maybe have a chance to score 2,000 points in her career. We know how dominant she was as a freshman. To reach 2,000 assists, do you realize how big of a deal that is?
No, I was really surprised. Thinking back, I saw other people, in the state reaching there 1,000 and stuff, and I thought maybe 15. Maybe, but 2,000 was a shock for sure.
Jordan Egger, who's a complete stud over at Mount Pleasant, too, she had 1,100 earlier this year, and they honored her for that, which they should do, but 2,000 is just a big, big number. Coach, the leadership that these two bring, I think, is probably even more important than the numbers, though.
Oh, absolutely. The numbers are awesome, and I'm proud of them, and they should celebrate that, but they can't get those numbers without their teammates. And, you have Chelsea, who's swinging on the outside, making great passes. We've got Aaron Judge is another senior that's hitting really well. Karis is hitting really well, and so is Hannah Roslin. We've just got, and then we've got a couple right sides that can put the ball away as well. Just got a really great offensive line throughout that front line that, I feel Sophie, at least I'm pretty sure she looks super comfortable going to anybody and everybody.
Yep. What's your favorite part about volleyball, Sophie?
I don't know, probably the team aspect. I really like our team this year for sure, and we had really good teams in the past too. My sophomore year, I'll never forget them. It was just always a lot of fun playing with them, celebrating with them. Obviously our sophomore year we made it pretty far, so those big victories were really important to spend with each other and the team bonding aspect.
Chelsea, what's more fun for you? The nice dig where you're diving on the floor to keep it alive, or being able to go up for the big hit and kill?
I personally like hitting. Sophie sets are so easy to set. It's digging is not my favorite, but I can do it, so.
She can do it. And her sets are like butter.
They are nice to hit.
It is nice and smooth.
And I wanted to make sure I asked about Maddie Anderson as well. The runs that she had, I believe it was 11 points. I think she was on the serve in the first set, and maybe 8 or 9 in a row, and then she had a nice little run there in set number 3. Again, I'm still trying to learn everything here. How big of a deal is it to have a hot hand at serve, Sophie?
That's pretty important, I think, and for her to come up next year and run the show for setting and stuff too, that'll be really helpful for the momentum behind her serve to help her with that set also.
So you got her under your wing right now, kind of getting ready to go. And what about you, Chelsea? Just talk about when you got somebody that's just point after point after point at the serve.
Well, having her in practice, it also helps us to practice passing, because I cannot pass her serves. They are so tough, so it's a big deal.
And so she's coming in with that float ball that's like a knuckleball. You get out there in good position, but you still never know which way it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and we've done a really nice job with that this year as a team, being aggressive with our serves. We have Maren Wheaton that will come in, and she'll go on nice service runs. Ellie Morrow, who comes on some really big service runs, and even, Izzy, as great as she is on that back row, she can throw a really tough float serve out there too. So
you two both great at the serve as well too. And I see you looking at some numbers. What were some of the numbers that kind of impressed you tonight with your crew, Coach Davis?
All around, we hit really well. We hit 274 hitting percentage, and that's really nice. Aaron Judge, a senior, had 16 kills. That's huge. She was monstrous in that first and third set. We had a little just trouble passing in that second, so you couldn't necessarily get her a lot of balls. But they got the job done. It's just the numbers on my iPad here on the stats are pretty even across the board, so that just really speaks volumes.
And now senior night, what was that like to be able to get honored before that? I feel like for you guys, it's kind of more about the parents. You guys look a little embarrassed kind of walking out there, but talk about that moment, Sophie.
I don't know. I think growing up, all my sisters have gone through senior night too before, so I was excited to experience that for myself. It's a really fun environment. I don't know. It's about the parents too, but it's good to honor our fellow seniors, of course.
Chelsea, you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I'm just saying, the last few years, honoring everyone else as seniors, I feel like it was nice to be honored too. So.
Yep, and 6 seniors, kind of run through them again, Coach Davis, and how much have they meant to the program?
Oh, tremendous. We have some seniors that came in this year, like Sophie and Chelsea, with experience, and we had some seniors that had not as much as experience as these two did, but they worked together as a team and as a family, and I feel that all 6 of them contribute significantly on the court, and they've really stepped into their roles and just as leaders and as on the court, off the court, and I think they have a good time too together off the court.
And you guys have the MSAC tournament coming up this weekend, correct? How much fun is that going to be, and where's that at?
We're playing at Montebello.
All right.
Because we'll run 4 courts with 10 teams. It'll be just a nice wrap-up on the season. Get ready for some postseason play.
You guys are going to come in with a target on your back in that one, too, as you guys finish the regular season undefeated. But what's crazy is you guys are going to play this tournament, and then it's going to kind of turn around and be the same thing down in Ashley with the playoffs, because it looks like it's an MSAC tourney there. So you guys are going to have to get ready for that. But I feel like that MSAC tourney is going to be a good preparation for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing at Ashley for districts, and sometimes it's an all-conference draw, but most often it's not. This year it just happened to be an all-conference draw, and that's okay. I like that we came in here strong, and that we took care of business so we can take care of business in the postseason. This is all postseason prep. These games are nice. They don't mean a whole lot until we get to that postseason.
Yeah, and the last thing I do is Zaid Batchelder, baller of the game, baller of the night. Who do you guys want to give it to Maddie? I feel like she was really good with the service run, but again, you guys are seniors, so I feel like you guys, can kind of take. But what do you guys think?
I think Maddie or Aaron for sure. Aaron really pulled through for us. Going in, we knew they were going to be a tough competition, and Aaron shut them down pretty quick in that first set.
Yeah, she did. Coach, you fine with that?
I'm going with Aaron. Yeah,
all right.
Aaron, are obviously one of these two. It's also a big night. Throw it out to another senior.
All right. Coach Davis, Sophie Hauk, Chelsea Lynch, thank you guys so much for joining me here on the Bird All-American